The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing from the gun. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Dot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here's Burrow. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. Right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia,
11.
that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
1-1, ready? 11 mighty. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
11 MT Tank. Stop.
4th down, Burrow. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
On 2, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. We'll have them gain about a handful there. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Eleven. Stop.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Butker knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's complete, right side. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. They're set up at the 35 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throw left side, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Collins got it left side. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
The back grabs it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie things 10-10. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
On one, ready?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Eleven. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Burrow. Has a man, it's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
I'm fine, ready?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Get set. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. They'll throw it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Shot.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
11. Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Cut.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
11, mighty. 11, MT, Kate. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you gotta feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be...
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fox now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
On 2.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Hot.
Burrow from the gun. Dell with the grab. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
12. Hot.
From the 29. And that one's unsuccessful.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's get set.
Play action now. Burrow buying some time left. Finds his man Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
11. Hot.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete to Dell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 empty. 11.
On first down, here's Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up first and 10.
Gun. Hot. 11. 11 empty. Hot.
Now Burrow. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
11 mighty. 11. Hot.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Here we go. 11.
14-yard line.
Hot.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pass play on first and 10. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game up. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
On one, right?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
11, mighty. 11, MT, take. The hot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. The hot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Christian Harris on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun. Dot.
Connection made to Dell. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
12. 12. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
11. Dot.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fox now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
He brings it in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. He's got Andrews. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll throw it again. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And the Bengals regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Not on the same page with his tight end. It's second and goal.
On 2, ready? Gun. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he put everything he had toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bengals get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This one taken in by Chase. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
A give now to Brown, and he's brought down for a loss.
On, ready?
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. They'll run again with Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
11. God.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging.
Here we go.
Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Let's get set.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Done.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Madden League.